What's up, guys? Winter Kills here, coming at you with a brand new test hand video for DDDs. I've made a few changes, minute changes to the main deck and the extra deck. I'll just go ahead and show you guys those things real quick. I'm adding a Big Eye and one of these things, number 42 Dragulus, the Vampiric Dragon. And I'm also playing Darklaw now. Now that I know you can mask change successfully a Kepler, even though it's a Pendulum monster, and still be able to summon Darklaw. And I'm also playing, I think, Vanity's Fiend in the main deck. And maybe, I think I added Solemn Strike. Yeah, I think, yeah, playing Vanity's Fiend. I don't think there's anything else really. Oh yeah, Pot of Avidity or Acquisitiveness. I'm also playing one of those, just for shits and giggles, I guess. But I replaced Burial from a Different Dimension with that because I think it's a little bit better because it does net you a free draw, and it's also good against other matchups, so just kind of give you a slight heads up in like ABC matchups and stuff. But yeah, without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and shuffle up random hands and draw into them and see what we can do with them, test the consistency. So yeah, we'll do a couple going first, a couple going second. We'll play them out, we won't play them out, we'll see what happens. But I'm going to go ahead and shuffle things up, and then we'll be back in just a moment. Alright guys, so our first hand will be, let's see here, Ragnarok, Contract, Puppet Master, Savant Thomas, and another Contract. Alright, that's not too bad. I guess we'll start things off with a Contract activation. And then we will fusion, most likely. Because we could definitely go for like a Puppet Master play, but then we wouldn't be able to, because like it would be cool if we could get out Kepler without normal summoning, and then fuse with the Swamp King using these two cards, and then tribute the Kepler for this thing, and then just go on from there. But that isn't going to be a possibility. But I think if we make Genghis, it won't matter too much. We'll still be able to make the play we so desperately desire to make. So let's go ahead and fusion. We'll go ahead and just ditch these two to the graveyard for a Genghis. Let me just zoom out a little bit so you guys can see a lot of this stuff a little better. So yeah, we'll go ahead and fusion for a Genghis, the main play starter. There he is. And then we can banish this to summon out this, and then use this effect to summon this. We don't even need the Puppet Master. That's something, isn't it? We don't even need the Puppet Master. And then we pretty much end with either a Kali Yuga, where we can get rid of this, and or just be able to blow up our opponent's back row next turn, or we can make this thing if we so desire to. Pretty standard turn. Usually you end up with a fusion and then like an Xyz or a Synchro, depending on how it is, or sometimes you end up with double Xyz and then a fusion. It all really just depends. Like I said, we are doing 5 card test hands, so of course we're being hindered at least one extra card from, you know, obviously drawing from our deck 1 extra card. So we're gonna shuffle it up again and draw into another 5 card hand. Alright, we're all set. Let's draw into another hand here. Let's see what we get. Allure, Twin Twister, Contract with the Witch, DD Rebel King Leonidas, and Savant Thomas. Not too good. Luckily we have Allure of Darkness to work with. Let's go ahead and draw into 2 more. Definitely going to be banishing this. Put that over there. And then we'll normal summon our Kepler and go ahead and search a Dark Contract. Definitely going to grab probably Swirl Slime off this, because we need to be able to fusion. So there we go. And again, it's going to be pretty mediocre first turn board, but it is what it is. Summon this if we banish that, and then this gets summoned out. Like so. I'm not sure if we can use this effect on, no, it has to be in the Pendulum Zone. I was going to say we could use this to blow this up and then summon out a Ragnarok and make plays like that. But then that's pretty much our first turn board. which will lose hard to a Raigeki, but it is what it is. We can just set Twin Twister and leave this in hand, or leave this on the field. Just so if they go to like run over this Kepler, we'll have to deal with it 1,000 extra attack, or this being 3,000 or 3,600, or this being, well, I guess it won't really matter because it's in defense. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this first turn. We'll go ahead and shuffle things back up and draw another 5-card hand. Alright, let's go ahead and draw into another one. Dark Contract, Twin Twister, there we go, Dark Contract again, and a Nicola, and a Swirl Slime. Not bad, not bad. We'll activate our Dark Contract with the gate and go ahead and search one Yu-Gi-Oh card with the word DD, or letter DD. Let's see. Kind of want to grab that, because we could probably end with Beatrice and a Formula, or something else depending on what we draw. This is kind of what I'm seeing. Fusion for that, and then we will, oh no, this has to be in our hand. I have to leave that there, and then we'll banish this for this. This will summon out, probably that in defense, and then from here we will make Beatrice, or we can make Vampiric Dragon, depending on what we're playing against, but I'm probably going to make Beatrice, just to extend the combo a bit more. And then we'll send a Glow Up Bulb. And this is usually a standard like first turn play with Beatrice, to be able just to make Formula off of Necro Slime being your main target for this. Or usually it's Kepler sometimes, but not always. It's usually Necro. So we'll summon this out, we'll mill a card, it's Trade-in, oh well, we will Synchro. Trade-in wouldn't have done us too much anyways if you would have drawn into that. Formula effect, draw a card, there's Allure of Darkness. We can activate this and set Twin Twister and just Allure and see what we draw into. That's all going to the graveyard. Oh well. Not saying that we would have done that anyways, but oh well. Then we'll banish that and summon out a Dark, so we don't get burned to death. Like that, and then that ends up being our first turn field. Beatrice, Formula, and Oracle King, the Arc. I guess if we were playing Vermilion Dragon Mech, we could just do this during our opponent's turn and Synchro for that. But I think that card's kind of mediocre, and I probably wouldn't end up playing in here anyways, just for this odd situation. But yeah, we'll go ahead and shuffle up again and draw into another 5 cards, and then we'll probably do some going second after that. Alright, let's do another going first. Start with this Foolish, Swamp King, 1-for-1, Dark Contract, and a Thomas. Interesting way to start things off. Let's go ahead and contract up a interesting choices here we can make. It's like we really can't do too much with this field, unless we make an awkward play, which I guess would just be to do this. You know, screw it, right? Let's just see what happens. We'll activate Foolish, and we'll send, there it is, Glow Up Bulb. I think most of you see what I'm trying to do here. 1-for-1, put those there, and then 1-for-1 we'll summon out you know, we really didn't need to add this, because if we 1-for-1 out like a Kepler, we can search another one of these, or the Contract with a Witch, or we could just make this Swirl Slime that we had in our hand and put that in the graveyard. That way, so we at least have a fusion available afterwards. I think we'll do that instead, because we're definitely gonna Synchro for Formula. I'm sure most of you can see that in the making here. So yeah, there's our grave. We'll summon out the Glow Up Bulb, and mill one card. It's a Necro Slime. We'll fusion, not fusion, we'll synchro. I almost grabbed my ABC deck, extra deck instead. And then we'll draw a card. It's another contract. Isn't that just wonderful? And then we could fusion. We definitely could do that for a Genghis. Summon that. And I think that would be pretty much it. We could summon the Thomas, but like at that point it's not really doing us too much. We could activate this and fusion like this. Actually, yeah, we could do this and then have this summon this, and that is our first turn board. So yeah, it got a little better there. Didn't see that last play there until the last second, but a little better. We could synchro into like a Stardust Spark, and then from there just overlay into like a 38 and just end the turn like that. Also, that's also another option. But yeah, that's gonna wrap up that turn. We'll start doing some going second hands now. Alright, so we'll start with a going second test hand and see what we can get this time. Dark Contract with the Witch, Necro Slime, Ragnarok, Foolish Burial, a Savant Thomas, and a Kepler. So that's not looking too bad. We'll start off by normal summoning the Kepler right off the bat, of course, grabbing Dark Contract, the Gate, and that will definitely need to grab us a Swirl Slime for sure. And then we'll start off by Foolish Burialing, can't even speak right now. And we'll send, of course, probably Glow Up Bulb. Easy to summon, we don't need to discard for him, just mill a card, and that can definitely help us out. If we mill a Jet Synchron off that, that would be pretty cool. But we're not gonna do that yet. We're going to fusion for, of course, Genghis, main play starter. I usually always fusion summon him first just because he gets all the plays started, almost always. And I think now what I want to do is there's actually a couple of things we can do. We can put this in the Pendulum Scale, summon this by banishing Slime, then this would trigger, summoning this, and then this could summon something, but there wouldn't be anything engraved. This could pop this, and we could summon another one of these from deck and use that to make a rank 8 also. So we could do that, or we could just synchro into a formula by banishing or just summoning Glow Up Bulb, or simply by summoning Thomas from hand and having this revive this, the Necro Slime, and then summoning the Bulb and doing it that way without using the Kepler. But it really doesn't matter if we use the Kepler. If we were playing Trish in the extra deck 6, 7, 8, 9, that would be a Trish right there, but that's kind of out of the range of reasonableness, I guess. So let's go ahead and do that play where we talked about putting this in the Pendulum Scale, like this. Then we'll banish this to summon this. This will trigger summoning this. We won't use Ragnarok's Pendulum effect. And from here we'll summon out Glow Up Bulb all the way over here, and we mill a card. It is Soul Charge. Perfect. Exactly what I wanted to freaking mill. Then we'll do those two. We'll go for formula. Let's go ahead and I kind of screwed that up a bit, because what we should have done is waited to do this. Actually, you know, we're gonna go back a step here. We're gonna go back a step. I'm gonna put this back on the top of our deck, and we're gonna put this back in our hand, and we're gonna go back a second, because we could have definitely deck thinned a little bit more before we drew, so we didn't draw into Soul Charge. Even though this is going second, like, it wouldn't matter too much because we lose our battle phase, even though we kind of want to have our battle phase turn 1. But what we'll do is, we'll do the same thing. We'll put this in the pendulum scale. We'll banish this, summon this, and that's all the same still. This will blow up this, putting it to the top of our extra deck over here. And then we will summon out probably just another Thomas. And then we'll use that to make a rank 8. We'll slap that right on top of it. And then we'll make number 38. And then we will shuffle up the deck. Assuming our opponent would do that. And then they cut or tap. And then we'll mill a card. We mill Trade-in. At least it's not Soul Charge though. And then we'll Synchro for Formula. Go into that. We'll draw a card. It is Allure of Darkness. Here we go again. We could blind Allure again if we wanted to. Which I think I'm going to do because I'm a sucker for that. We'll set this. We'll Allure into a Puppet Master and a Swamp King. Gotta banish the Puppet Master. Dead this turn anyways, since we already normal summoned. And then we could activate this over here. There wasn't a glare over there. Then this will go to the extra deck, and then we'll banish the Necro Slime from the graveyard and summon out a Dark. And then from there we could Synchro again and go into Start a Spark. And then we end with that as our first turn field. 38, a Dark, and these two contracts with the set contract with the Witch. Pretty decent first turn. That's considering they don't have anything. That's 3,000, that's 4,000, that's over 8,000 damage if they don't have anything, but they probably would nowadays. But hypothetically, that's a good first turn, or a good first turn going second. So we'll go ahead and clean all this up and do another going second test hand. Alright, so we're all shuffled up. We'll do another going second test hand here and see what we can get. It's about Nicola, Contract, Swirl Slime, Twin Twister, Mask Chains, first time we've seen that so far, and a Necro Slime. Alright, that's not bad, that's not bad. This looks very similar to one of the hands I opened up earlier today when I was playing this deck. So we'll contract it up. Probably going to go for a Ragnarok as being the main search target, since we already have Swirl. I'm trying to end Darklaw Beatrice is my main goal, so let's try and make it happen. We're gonna go, there's gonna be an easy way we can get out these two things on the field with Genghis. We're gonna go those two to the graveyard to do a Fugo Shogun, and then we'll have that all set up. And how would I want to do this? Oh yeah, we're gonna do banish this, summon this, summon this. Now Darklaw is live, so we can do this, make Beat Rice, and do that, or we can make Dragulus, but we're going second, so probably wouldn't want to make him just because. Detach that, put Genghis in the grave, and then we will send a Glow Bulb. We could make a Formula, but we're trying to make Darklaw right now. And we could have arguably added like a Swirl Slime from deck to hand off this, or like a Necro Slime, or not Necro Slime, but just anything else that we want to discard. Then we could mass change it up for these, and then summon out the Darklaw. He's here, welcome aboard, and then we end with this as a first turn going second with the extra Twin Twister. So we needed to hit any back row. I guess we could have hit him, but then we probably wouldn't have been able to make certain combo plays. But of course, we can always play around that depending on what our opponent has. Yeah, so we're just going to draw into another hand after this, and then we'll do like a couple just quick hands, see what we get, just like consistent wise. So yeah, we'll go ahead and clean this up and shuffle it up, and we'll be back in a second. Right. we'll just draw into 5 cards and see what we get. Strike, there's the first time we've seen that. Foolish, Glow Up, that, and then that. So that hand's not the greatest. We could Foolish a Jet Synchron, discard that Swirl Normal Summon Necro and Synchro for a Formula and try to draw something decent, but it's not really that good at that point. It's pretty mediocre. We'll go ahead and shuffle it up again here. Let's see, Twin Twister, Warning, Necro, Soul Charge, Thomas, Contract, not bad, Soul Charge, and Away to Fusion, especially with a Thomas and N's, not bad. I approve. Go ahead and shuffle up again real quick, see what we get. Do a quick cut. Let's see, monsters. Going second, trade in, Soul Charge, trade in again, keep drawing. We could have searched first too, arguably, but just to deck then a little bit, but we're trying to go a little faster here. Let's shuffle it up one more time and see what we get. See what we get. I always say that. I say that like 1,000 times during this video. This is where it gets to me. All right, here we go. And Rebel King, Vanity's Fiend. First time we've seen that. There's the Dark Contract. There is a Rebel King, not a Rebel King. Whatever this guy is, Ragnarok. So that's pretty decent. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just making sure there's 6. We get a Contract. We get Swirl. We pitch Swirl and this. Summon this. This summons out this. And we could drop. No, we can't drop Vanity's Fiend this turn because we already normal summoned. But hey, what are you gonna do? Yeah, that's it for that. We'll do one more. See if we can end on a little bit of a better note. Give me something spicy. Let's see here. We'll draw 5 and then 6. Glow Up, Dark Contract, Strike, Dark Contract, a Thomas, and a Leonidas. Definitely a playable hand. Not great, not bad. This is like the problem that DDD is going to have until we get Lamia and the new stuff. You're just going to have you'll have explosive turns, but like they won't consistently be great. But like, you know, the plays aren't too bad right now. Lamia though, Copernicus, and Orthros, all those cards will make the deck leaps and bounds better. But yeah, that's gonna wrap it up for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave a like. That'd be greatly appreciated. Definitely gonna be doing more of these test hand videos in the future. I know you guys like them. I think I might change the way I do them. I'm not sure. I might just do like Dev Pro live commentary or YGO Pro live commentary with these certain decks, and just do like quick matches as I spill these cards over. Quick matches with the deck against something, just to see what hands we draw into. I don't know. Anyways, leave a like if you did. Enjoy, and as always, Winter Kill is signing out. We'll see you in the next one.